Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Jan Erickson from Stepping Aside, and welcome to Esoteric Influences for the week of the 8th through the 14th of November, 2020. Well, I should have done this yesterday, but I did not, so we'll eliminate Sunday's esoteric influences. They are up on the blog, though, so check them out over there if you like, over at Stepping Aside at imsteppingaside.com, and there'll be a link below here, below the video, for you to go right to that if you want to. Also, there's a bind rune for the week that's up. That turned out pretty well, I think. And plus, from last week, there is a post and a video on the liver herbs. So if you want to check that out as well. Now, the videos are all, again, on the left side panel of the blog over at Stepping Aside at imsteppingaside.com. And so check them out. And then the posts, of course, are in the regular spots. So you'll have to scroll down a little bit for them, though, because I've got some stuff stickied. I'm going to add a little more to my mask, my Wear a Mask pandemic journal. We went shopping yesterday, so we shouldn't have. We know better. We know we should pick our times, but we didn't, and it was just awful. Just I cannot believe the number of people that were not in masks in this store. I cannot believe it. So I think it's going to be one of the last times I go in there for a very long time. Um, I'm done playing games with people, and I'm done playing games with stores that, have a mask sign up, say no admittance without one, and now there's old guys that are there with these chin strap things with these little, and I kid you not, they're about yay big, little plastic, clear plastic things, little shield things that they have stuffed into it, and it just covers right here. Idiots, complete idiots. So I'm done. I just can't take it anymore. The no mask wearers win. And my health is just going to have to be too important, and you know I'll just do without a lot of stuff, I think, at this point. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started on today's today's anyway, for the 9th. Let's see, let's go ahead and I'll show you. Birkenau is the rune for today. And let me find Fortuna Major here. Oh, maybe this is it. Well, it's Fortuna Minor, but we'll turn it upside down and make it into Fortuna Major. I think we actually have that a couple of times this week. Greater Fortune. So that's the rune and the Geomancy rune for today. And let's see. Let's get them all out here so I can see them. And get the rest of them out when the time comes. All right. So as for today, we have a 9 energy for today. In this 11th month, in this 22 year endings and beginnings, you know, they're trying to anyway. We have a new president, Joe Biden, and a new vice president, Kamala Harris. That's a milestone in and of itself in just so many different ways. And so that's a wonderful thing. And but they won't release the transition stuff. The lady is an appointee of the current guy, and she won't let that process go forward, I guess. Maybe today she'll understand a little more of the error of her ways, but we'll see, I guess. Because, it's important to continue the game playing, I guess. So anyway, with this 9 energy today, the transition between the past and futures is experienced as awakening gives way to profound manifestation. Healing and success are possible now as you move forward in protection of a new shared path with others. As the moon travels into Virgo in the early hours of the morning, that was at 5:30 this morning, so about, not quite an hour ago my time, your attention's going to shift to the mundane, routine tasks and checking in with your health. A square between the moon and the ascendant in Scorpio indicates that boundaries may need reevaluating if you feel pulled between taking care of your own needs and those of others. Stay the course and allow a new sense of creative momentum to drive your perceptions, even as others have difficulty aligning with that process. A new shared path based upon a higher sense of shared values is in sight, and it's going to take some time for some to understand that truth. but your intuition is strong today, and you know that harmony is still possible even within self-imposed limitations. And with patience and time, a collective reassessment of perceptions can take hold. And that's some information from today's Human Design and I Ching chart. Now, moving on to Tuesday, the 10th, we have a 1 energy for that day. Uruz, let's see, Uruz is the rune for Tuesday. We put Birkenau back. And we have Albus, which, let me see if I can find Albus here. That's Rubeus. Here's Albus. And Albus, or wisdom, the sage, is our geomancy rune for Tuesday. So on Tuesday, your leadership is required now to provide wise counsel to others as new beginnings take hold. Allow your strength of purpose to guide and shape the future. However, you may want to take a breath before speaking on Tuesday so that clarity and feelings are preserved. That's the moon semi-square Mercury. You may be feeling a little off on Tuesday, and tension may arise for no apparent reason. A walk may be helpful to let go of any irritation you might be experiencing, and that's the moon in conjunct Mars. And then on Tuesday, the Human Design chart reinforces the moon's effect with objectivity, the word of the day, suggesting that you'll need to remain clear in order that your message is well received by others. Let your message of harmony and a shared path forward help those still confused or at loose ends surrounding recent events, i.e. the election, as you present a future that repudiates the corrupt influences that have clouded our experiences thus far. Assist others in reassessing their own perceptions so that a unified effort can continue. Now, Wednesday, we have a dual 11 day. We have 11 for the month, 22 for the year, and 11 for the day itself. The rune on Wednesday is Manaz, kind of self and society. And then again, Fortuna Major is back again, greater fortune on Wednesday. And the moon's in Virgo until it transitions into Libra at 8:10 in the morning on Wednesday. So integration is possible on Wednesday as dual 11s indicate a new collective awareness may be taking hold, maybe. Make every attempt to align in source presence with others. Watch for synchronicities to occur and understand the greater message they offer. Relationships with others, particularly a partner or a spouse, are in focus on Wednesday with the desire for harmony and peace a priority. Begin new projects and focus on aligning with others to achieve your goals, and that's the moon trine Saturn. If conflicted feelings arise on Wednesday, it may feel like it's easier to step away from a situation than it is to confront how you're feeling. But give yourself time for emotions to settle and embrace a compassionate stance, not only for others, but for yourself as well. And that's the moon opposing Chiron. Avoid pushing your views on others, for this is an illuminating time, and it'll require patience for new insights to establish themselves. A new shared direction is unfolding, and it's necessary to remain consistent in your values and principles, allowing others to do the same. And that's from the Human Design chart for Wednesday, the 11th of November. Moving on to the 12th, that results in a 3 energy. And let's see. Again, Fortuna Major for the geomancy rune, greater fortune. And we have Isa, a Norn rune. Now, we had Hagalaz actually on Sunday, so this is the second of the Norn runes this week. Alignment and source presence, freezing, unwanted behavior, any number of things that are about contraction, will contraction. The moon's in Libra on Thursday. Stay in the present moment awareness on Thursday so that you express your ideas and feelings with clarity. Focus on details that bring everything into perspective and yield positive results. And you may feel like socializing on Thursday with the moon in Libra and pursuing your creative artistic side. If your mood shifts a bit, however, it might be due to an opposition between the moon and Mars, or an inconjunct with Lilith between the moon and Lilith. So a little bit of volatile energy there between both of those and the moon. Try to let things go on Thursday and choose peace over conflict. If called to a leadership role on Thursday, set the tone with others that fosters insight and a commitment to a shared path forward based on a sense of higher purpose and shared goals. Use your prior experience to help others establish new paradigms, re-examining what works and what doesn't, as you convey to others that fundamental truth is required for stability to return. And that's from the Human Design and I Ching Influences for Thursday, the 12th of November. Friday the 13th. We have a Friday the 13th this week. 13's my number. I was born on October 13th. Everything happens to me in 13s, and so I love the 13th, especially Friday the 13th. I was born on a Sunday though, so it'd be really synchronistic if I was born on a Friday. But anyway, let's see. We have a 4 energy though. The rune is Tiwaz. Let's see, Tiwaz, the spiritual warrior within. The geomancy rune is Laetitia, or joy, or good fortune, or fellowship with others, joy and happiness. And the moon's in Libra until Scorpio at 8:19 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So on Friday, you're going to shift to practical concerns as you take stock of where you are in the week, taking a pragmatic approach to what can be accomplished and what you can leave for the coming week. Establish boundaries if necessary, though, and provide the impetus for others to succeed. As the morning begins, you feel the influence of focused, intense Scorpio energy, and you express your ideas and feelings well while maintaining an easy flowing balance between self and others. You're still kind of in that transitional period there. This is a time to both assert yourself and be receptive to the ideas and experiences that others have to offer. That's the moon conjunct Mercury. If delays or frustrations do occur, though, they're likely brief, so focus on the task at hand and exercise patience until the path is clear. That's Moon square Saturn. Moreover, a one-track mind will likely not serve you on Friday, in that it may reduce your ability or effectiveness. So avoid any stubbornness that's ego-based, or achieving success by taking the easy way out, where you end up feeling like the ends justify the means, because you know they rarely do. And that's the Human Design Chart and the I Ching information for Friday. And lastly, on Saturday, the 14th of November, we have a 5 energy. We have Ansus, the voice of spirit, Odin's rune for the rune for the day, and we have Acquisitio. That's a Missio. Here's Acquisitio. We have Acquisitio, or gain, for the geomancy rune, and the moon's in Scorpio. But your views reflect a higher perspective on Saturday, and your impact may influence change in others. An innovative approach is appreciated, and your intuition and creativity will likely bring success on Saturday. Again, with intuition being strong on Saturday, you may feel like focusing on the more metaphysical aspects of life. If feelings of irritation suddenly arise and you don't find any reason for them, you might be picking up on the energy of others. If the situation isn't clear, shift your attention to a physical outlet, take a walk, whatever, do some exercise, and shield yourself from intrusive energies by visualizing a bubble of light surrounding you. That said, it's time to adapt to new relationships that foster success and begin to assimilate or align with values that preserve a unified path. Balance risk with an attention to detail, utilizing prior experience to guide your decisions going forward as you continue to maintain harmony with others. Stability is possible now if a patient approach is taken, and that's from the Human Design Chart and the I Ching Influences for Saturday. So I think that gives you an idea of what the week has in store for us. And again, I'm sorry I didn't get to this yesterday, but here we are today, and you can take a look at this and go ahead and take a look at it. Again, the link will be below the video over at the blog. You can see it in written form if you need to refer to it throughout the week. It's right there. Also, you can sign up for the newsletter. That's also on the left side panel of the blog, and get this in your inbox on Sundays, so if you want to have it there. So I guess that's it. I'm going to go do the Somewhat Daily Tarot and Rune video after I look at this and get it uploading, and we'll talk again next week. Well, in a minute, actually, if you watch the Somewhat Daily Tarot and Rune video. Oh, and that will also be done on Wednesday, the second one this week, because Thursday our power is going to be off from for like 5 hours, from like 9 to 2 or something on Thursday. They're replacing a power pole just around the corner from us, so we got notified of that. So little bit a shift in our schedule this week, and so the tarot and rune video will be on Monday and Wednesday this week instead of Monday and Thursday. So anyway, if not, we'll see you next week, and be good to yourself, be good to one another, wear a mask if you go out around anyone at all, no matter where you are, if you're inside or out, and blessed be.